The damage to your car in the thousands, and it can happen anywhere at any time. Law enforcement in southern Colorado is seeing an astronomical increase of thieves stealing gas by drilling into tanks of parked cars.
And 13 Investigates has uncovered where this is happening the most in our area. Investigative reporter Sean Rice breaks it down by neighborhood and tells us what you can do to protect your car in this special report. Liquid Gold.
Pueblo dives under a car with a drill in hand, looking to score what has quickly become a precious commodity, gasoline.
Why would somebody do this?
No, you can't really believe that people would do that to you.
It was a huge loss for the right at the end of the summer.
Stacy Stone is still paying for the mess gas-guzzling thieves created when they emptied her tank.
I see a puddle underneath my car, and I'm like, uh-oh, something happened.
Underneath, the hole from a power drill is still visible.
I was like surprised, I was panicking, and I'm like, why would somebody do this?
Even more surprising, Stone's car was hit 3 times in 2 short months, and each time she paid more than $1,000 to fix her tank.
It's gonna be really hard. It's half my salary that you took from my family. You know, that's half of my salary.
Stone is one of 171 people in Colorado Springs who have reported to police they had their tanks drilled into in 2022. That's a whopping 223% increase in the number of cases the year before. These gas thefts are happening all over El Paso County, stretching from Monument down to Fountain. But this police crime map shows gas tank drilling cases are happening at a much higher rate in southeast Colorado Springs, in the neighborhoods near Memorial Park, Highway 24, and the Citadel Mall. In the last few months near the Citadel Mall, there were 14 reports of gas tank drilling in and around the mall's surrounding neighborhoods, and it's happened 4 times in the same neighborhood near Monterey Elementary School. A southeast Colorado Springs neighborhood off Highway 24 and Circle Drive was hit 3 times.
We wouldn't particularly choose to live in this part of town if we could help it, and if we had, more money and we have to pay to have it towed, we are going to have to pay to have it fixed.
We walked out the door and we could smell the strong odor of gasoline.
A gas tank driller hit Isidore Martinez's gas tank on Pueblo's east side. Martinez's security camera caught this white van pull up in the wee hours of a May morning.
You can't really believe that people would do that to you, You work for what you got, and then somebody wants to come around and just take it from you.
That unusable gas tank is now sitting on his front porch. But you got a new gas tank on it.
Well, I got a used one. Yeah. That's the only thing I could afford, at this point.
According to AAA, gas tank drilling has largely replaced siphoning gas. That's because most newer model cars have an anti-rollover valve that prevents gas from spilling out during a car wreck. Law enforcement says it is not necessary to be watching your car all day and night, but there are things you can do to protect yourself. Installing a security camera and catching the thieves in the act can help police track down those responsible.
It's phenomenal in letting us or putting us in the right direction.
Lieutenant Pamela Castro with the Colorado Springs Police Department says video is a critical tool for helping police find those responsible. Authorities also recommend parking in a garage or near a well-lit area that will likely deter those looking to score your fuel.
The reality is a very, very small percentage of the population commits a large percentage of the crime. So we have a tendency to interact with the same people over and over again.
But for those impacted, it's more than a damaged gas tank or losing a few gallons of gas.
I hope they get caught.
Please stop harming families, because I have children, that I have to, and I have house payments just like you do.
To check if gas thefts are happening in your area, head to KRDO.com right now for this live interactive crime map. Sean Rice, 13 Investigates.